All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Thursday. How are we doing today? Excellent episode yesterday. Hope you enjoyed that. A little bit of Wanderlust Wednesday, and tomorrow, Octane Friday, and next week, Christmas theme during the week. Lots to look forward to, so stick with me. What are we talking about today? We're going back to this date in 1985. Yes, there aren't a lot of anniversaries in December as far as record releases are concerned, because bands didn't tend to do that for obvious reasons. They want to get them out early for people to buy them, wrap them, and put them under the Christmas tree. You got to buy that cassette. You got to buy that CD. You got to buy that record. You got to put that under that tree. Those days are long gone, but you had to put those out in September, October, maybe November. You definitely needed a greatest hits. If a greatest hits was coming out, it was coming out right before Christmas. Very few bands release a new record in December. I mean, people just didn't have the bandwidth to deal with a new record, so that is few and far between. But yeah, on this date in 1985, the band Mr. released their single Kyrie. I'm going to clear that up. Kyrie, right? You look at that title and you're like, Kyrie? You figure it's called Kyrie, right? Kyrie. And they even went so far as to put the pronunciation on the 45 on the single, just so you could get it straight. Kyrie Ellison, Kyrie A. Ellison, Kyrie Ellison, Kyrie A. Ellison, whatever he says there, is Greek for Lord have mercy, by the way. Kyrie Ellison. I told myself I would never sing on this show, but anyway, just to clear that up, who is Mr.? If you had asked me, I would have said they're Brits. They're from the UK. Clearly, look at that picture of them. Look at that hair. They're total Brits. Listen to that. This music. It's got to be. These guys are out of Phoenix, Arizona. How about that? Not a lot of bands out of Phoenix, or maybe there are. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Who'd thunk they were out of Phoenix, Arizona, but they based themselves out of LA. There were actually a band before that called Pages, which is the name of the lead singer, Richard Page, and then they morphed into Mr. Pages was a band from 78 to 81, and then they switched on over to Mr. They put out a record in 1984, their debut record. It didn't do a ton, and then this Richard Page got not one but two offers to go to another band, to other bands. The first offer was to replace the singer of Toto. Think about that for a minute. How would our worlds have changed? Would Weezer even exist? I don't know. Anyway, he turned that down. And then he gets offered to replace Peter Cetera in Chicago. What? He turned that down. He's like, no, I got my own gig. I'm good. So they put out this second record, and that's where we all come in. That's where we all our age come in. We're like, yeah, we hear this, and this is the dawn of the age of MTV, and they put out Welcome to the Real World, and that's where things took off. What a record this was. We all own this record. I remember having this CD. It was such a big deal, this single. And the other single off this record, Broken Wings. We cannot do that. We have to do that justice. That's a great song, Broken Wings. Nothing not to like about that. This was a huge record. It got those two songs were number one, by the way, and they had a third single that was in the top 20, Is It Love? And not to be confused with Is This Love from Whitesnake. And we got 2 Grammy nominations for this, and they got rewarded with tours. They opened for Don Henley, the Bangles, Eurythmics, Heart in 1985. Picture the hair just like them on the cover. The whole thing. Tina Turner, Adam Ant. That was big. They were huge. And then nothing. And then they put out another record, didn't go anywhere, and then they disbanded in 1990. I mean, they were around a little bit longer than that, but nothing major after that. But this is their record. This is their jam. This is their thing. This is their phoenix rising from the ashes. This is their moment with this record. Such a good song. Kyrie and Broken Wings. These are great songs. These are songs that come on and you just don't change them. You don't change them on the radio. This is good stuff right here. So that's your song of the day, Kyrie. But you got to put Broken Wings on there, because that's just so good. We're at 5 minutes, so we're going to wrap this up. Hope you enjoy Mr. today. Love that name. It's a great name for a band. Listen to it today, whatever you're doing, and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me wherever you're at. Looking forward to the weekend. So, whatever you're doing, hope it's the same. Have a good one, and as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.